Hey guys, so I just finished watching this incredible final between Rafael Nadal and Djokovic. Actually, I don't think it was that incredible because it was kind of easy for Nadal, but let's discuss how was Nadal able to psychologically, physically, tactically overpower Djokovic. Because last time they were playing, actually Djokovic beat him, but last time they were playing on the clay, Nadal beat Djokovic. But I don't think it even even matters because they played each other so many times that they just know each other's game and they know that both of them are really tough players. But let's look into this particular game closer to see what psychological tools Nadal used to defeat Djokovic psychologically. And first thing I want to say is that first thing that I really noticed is not Djokovic's drop shots, but the way Nadal was treating them, kind of. So he was running after every single drop shot, and you could tell by the look in his eyes. Unfortunately, I can insert it here because I'm gonna receive copyright claims, but he was so determined to get every single drop shot that Djokovic was gonna make. And Djokovic started doing drop shots the first game because it was Djokovic's first game was Djokovic's serve, and he started doing drop shots right away because this is like his thing on this tournament, because clay is like really slow and the weather is so cold that ball just like doesn't bounce as fast as it usually does even on the clay. And he was really determined to get every single drop shot, and he was trying his best to win every single drop shot. Why I think he was doing that? I think it was really his goal and the goal of his team to do that, because once he wins these points where Djokovic drops shots, he is gonna get into Djokovic's head, and Djokovic is gonna feel like he is gonna have to step up his game with the drop shots, and he's gonna try to make it even more perfect, and he's gonna make mistakes, which is what happened already in the second game. He was trying to make drop shots even better, and he hit drop shot once at the net. So that's what I said. He felt pressure to step up his game. And the third game is what happened there. When the score was 15-30, Nadal double faulted, which is not like what he usually does. When the score is 15-30 on Djokovic's serve, he usually is playing really not really aggressively, but usually players like Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, when the score is like that, they usually make an ace, and he made a double fault. Also, what I've noticed is that when he was playing Tsitsipas, it was fifth set, fourth set. Djokovic seemed like he didn't get tired. He seemed like perfectly fine, and it was like a third game. And Djokovic was already like breathing hard, and I think it's because he was like really nervous. I really think that, and that double fault, I think he just didn't feel like in the zone. He really truly felt like he was out of the comfort zone, and I also think that psychologically he was in this trap where before Nadal, his drop shots were really working, and he was hitting these big strikes, and it was working with like other dudes. But with Nadal, it didn't really work. Like with Tsitsipas in the first set, points were really short. It was either a winner, easy winner, or he made a mistake, or Tsitsipas made a mistake. But with Nadal, this is not really gonna fly, because Nadal is gonna run after every single point. He is gonna fight like insane, and so it wasn't really working. He was making a lot of unforced error, and as I said, in the third game it was 15-30. He made double fault, and then he lost that game. So what happened after that? It was fourth game. Djokovic made his first really successful drop shot. He still lost the game. It was Nadal's serve. He finished that game with an ace. That game was the longest one in the set. It was like 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Djokovic drop shot it there like 3 times. Well, let me count. At least 2 times. At least 2 times. It seemed like he was not like honestly, to me, it seemed like he did not want to make points really long. He wanted to finish it as fast as possible. And he didn't really, it's not like he didn't want to run, that sounds funny, but he didn't want to play that game against Nadal where both of them have to run. He really was trying to drop shot and then play really high ball over Nadal's head, and it wasn't really working most of the times, not because of because his drop shots were bad. Actually, he won in the first set. Most drop shots that he hit, he won. But the problem was that he couldn't drop shot every single time, because you usually try to drop shot when it's really like a convenient ball for you, because drop shot is like a really hard shot. Okay, so the score was, that's how basically the first set was finished. Like Djokovic didn't even have time to blink an eye before the match, this set was over. And Nadal was really hungry, and I'm gonna make another video on the second and third set. But another thing I really want to discuss in this video is that honestly, like, I saw their not mindset but how they felt, and I really did not see that Nadal was really like motivated, to be honest. Not in the first set. In the first set it's okay. Like when I was watching him playing against Tsitsipas, I saw that he was walking around like with this kind of blank stare. He didn't really show too many emotions. And maybe that's his baseline behavior. And baseline behavior basically means it's how a person usually acts, right? But he was not, and that's how he was behaving in the first set. He didn't scream, he didn't show any emotions really, but at the same time it seemed like he wasn't really fighting. It seemed like he just gave up on this set. Yeah, that's really what it seemed like. Oh, another really important thing. Where is that? Fourth game, I believe it was a third game. Third game, Djokovic serve. That is really important. Basically, the score was 3-0, which is not like too bad. Like that's like a 3-0. That was like one break point away. Just one break point away. And 40 love on Djokovic serve. And what happens? Djokovic makes double fault. And it's no big deal, right? Like when you are up 40-love in a game and it's your serve, that's totally fine. But honestly, Nadal was so hungry, and Nadal was playing like it was the most important match of his life. He seemed so prepared. He seemed like he was prepared for the drop shots. Usually Nadal is standing like way behind the baseline. And in this match, he was way closer to the baseline. He was prepared for drop shots, for every single ball that Djokovic could possibly hit. So he makes a double fault, right? And what happens after? Djokovic makes one mistake, unforced error. Djokovic makes another unforced error, and then it's deuce advantage. And basically the last point. Djokovic once again drop shots, but Nadal still wins that point. Okay guys, if you want to see, which you do want to see of course, analysis of the second set, click somewhere here. Don't forget to subscribe. because you really want to know psychological secrets of these players and analysis of their game and of matches like this Roland Garros final between Djokovic and Nadal. So once again, please subscribe and click on one of these videos.